Alright guys, I know it's been 2 weeks since the D23 Expo, but I think I'm finally ready to discuss everything I saw and learned at D23. So, this is going to be my top 5 favorite things of the 2019 D23 Expo. Here we go. So what I'm going to do for this one is kind of start from number 5 and work to my number 1. So, starting with number 5 was the show floor. I loved the show floor this year, especially because I've got the merchandise I was looking for. I got to spend some time with my friends that went as well. I saw a couple of people I wasn't expecting to. It was just kind of nice to walk around and see all those Disney things and shop a little Disney. And one of my favorite exhibits was the Heroes and Villains costume exhibit from the archives. I think they did a really good job with that exhibit this year. It was fun to see a huge variety of costumes. And anytime they have a Powerline backdrop photo op, you can't be mad at that. Like, that instantly bumps it up a notch. So my number 4 most exciting thing that I thought was the Avengers Campus coming to California Adventure. As you know, Disneyland is my home park, so anytime we get something new and exciting, it's a big deal. And we knew that Spider-Man was coming, and we all guessed that Hollywoodland would eventually turn into a Marvel Land, and it is. We're getting a Pim's themed restaurant, we're getting a giant Avengers ride in the future, a Doctor Strange meet and greet area, lots of really cool experiences coming to California Adventure. And I love California Adventure. It's becoming one of my favorite parks, and this is just gonna bump it up a whole nother level. So number 4 is the Avengers Campus coming to Disney California Adventure, because I am so ready to become an Avenger. Number 3 favorite thing that happened at D23 Expo was one of the things I was most excited to see was Disney Broadway. You would think that it would be number 1, but there are a couple more exciting things that happened that kind of bumped it to the middle, which I wasn't expecting. But Disney Broadway did not disappoint in the least. I kind of had hoped that they would announce that they were doing some sort of new Broadway show. They did not. It was just a celebration of all the past Disney Broadway shows, and all of the performers were fantastic. Many we have seen over the years at D23 Expo. They did a lot of songs we've heard before, but I wasn't mad about it. I love hearing Broadway music, especially Disney Broadway music. Of course, that's all I listened to these past couple weeks since I've been home. Oh, I love Broadway so much, and I thought that this show was absolutely fantastic. Probably worth the 3 hours I waited in line. My number 2 favorite thing that happened at D23, which was a huge surprise, was the Disney Plus panel. And specifically at that panel was the announcement of Lizzie McGuire returning to the small screen. Not a remake, a continuation of the original Lizzie McGuire with Hilary Duff, and she's just gonna play an older Lizzie, and I could not be more excited about this show. They didn't say when this is coming. I don't care, I will wait for it. I'm so excited about this show because I loved that show when I was younger, and I can't wait for her to come back. And I had no idea, like, I didn't know it was coming, and she was there, and it was just a great moment for all of us Lizzie McGuire fans. This show, I think, will do it justice, which I want to talk 1 second about Disney Plus. I think everything they're bringing to this streaming service is going to be high quality. This was a really great panel. We got a lot of stuff about Marvel, Star Wars, which honorable mention for the Disney Plus panel was the Obi-Wan Kenobi series that we had speculated about, but it's officially happening, and Ewan McGregor was there to kind of be like, yeah, this really is happening. So it was nice to have that kind of surprise. And they told us that everything that's ever been Star Wars will be on the streaming service. All the DCOM movies are coming, the original movies that are coming out, the Christmas movie, Lady and the Tramp live action, everything looked great. Like, I am so excited about this streaming service. So excited, in fact, I signed up for 3 3 years of it without even knowing what's gonna be. And I could not be happier about it. I really don't think that this is going to disappoint us. So, number 2, Lizzie McGuire coming to Disney Plus. And that brings me to my number 1 favorite thing that I learned at D23 Expo. And this one I had no idea was coming. It was at the Parks Experience and Merchandise panel. They started to talk about Epcot, which probably my favorite park of all the Disney parks that I've been to so far. I love World Showcase, and they announced that there will be a Mary Poppins attraction in the United Kingdom section of World Showcase. Mary Poppins, like, Mary Poppins is a classic Disney film. Like, I think everyone can agree that Mary Poppins is fantastic. Then we got Saving Mr. Banks, which just like was such a surprise at how beautiful that movie was. And then we got Mary Poppins Returns with Emily Blunt that it was the Mary Poppins sequel that I've always wanted. And to announce that they're going to build Cherry Tree Lane in this pavilion, and then we're gonna get a Mary Poppins attraction. So we will go into 17 Cherry Tree Lane and do whatever it is that Mary Poppins tells us to do. And I cannot wait for this part of the park to be built. I don't think they said when it was gonna be open, but it's coming, and that's all I need to know. So that is number 1. Of course, there were a lot of other things coming to Epcot that were really exciting, new shows and all the Ratatouille stuff, all the new Circle Vision shows, which are some of my favorite things to do in Epcot. I know it seems weird, but I just love all those little random things of that park. Mary Poppins attraction coming at you. Number 1 most favorite thing that I learned at D23. So that's it. That is a very condensed version of the top 5 things that I learned and experienced at D23 this year. I really just don't think you can put into a video how fun and overwhelming this expo is. So I hope that, like I say in every expo video, I hope that everybody gets a chance to go, because it really is just a fun experience. And there's a lot of great things coming to Disney in the next handful of years. So that's my D23 experience. My name's Aubrey. I make new videos every Thursday, so make sure you subscribe and follow me on all my social media, and I will see you guys next week. It's day 1. We're in the hall lining up. Super confusion, have absolutely no idea where I'm going, what I'm doing, but this is your typical day 1 of D23 Expo.